All of a sudden, my manager calls and was like, hey, so we got this phone call from Sports Illustrated. Are you interested? And I said, yeah, like, let's make this happen. And then at that point, my managers already knew I had hurt my arm. So it was kind of like, they were like, I don't know if it's a good idea, traveling with a hurt arm. But I was like, no, we got it. I can't say no to Sports Illustrated. So flew into Mexico for one day to shoot and then flew straight to the doctor.
To be out there and you got the whole crew around you.
Yeah.
The swimsuit and you got it, you got to pose all sexy. Like, what was that like?
That was actually really hard, and I kept having to, because there's times I'd get uncomfortable, and I would be like, because, I mean, it was easy. There was like 5 girls there, but then there's probably like 5 guys, and luckily we were on this part of the beach in Mexico that was totally like secluded, so there wasn't like, at first there wasn't tourists, so during the first few swimsuits, I was like really comfortable, doing fine, and then all of a sudden we see this massive yacht pull up full of tourists. And they're all like, all of a sudden I see this like little boy just staring at me walking by. And I was like, oh no. And that's when I got a little bit uncomfortable because like there's this whole yacht of people just staring at me in a swimsuit. The best part for me is, so even, it being in the UFC and stuff, I always have had like those body insecurities. For this, like after the shoot, seeing all the pictures and seeing the way they look and like the reaction I'm getting, I have been like feeling myself lately, and like I'm on the treadmill and I'm like, yeah, I'm a model now. And my husband's getting really sick of it because I love myself a little bit too much right now. So the best part is my confidence has gone way up. And that's something I've definitely needed, I feel like. So I feel really good. Well, no, the only bad part is, so I consider, obviously I'm an athlete. So I wanted to do the best I could. But, I refractured my arm. So there were certain positions, they're like, can you lift your hands over your head? And I was like, I can do one hand over my head. And having to do the whole shoot without a cast on, like hurt really bad. I was like eating and drinking and like taking, like living life to the fullest. And then I get the call and then I was like, okay. And so we're out in Alaska in the middle of nowhere. So we're like trying to pull his nieces around on a sled. We're trying to run, trying to get as much working out as we can in the middle of nowhere because I have to be in Mexico in a few days for a swimsuit, like a swimsuit ad. So it was, trying to rush to get back in shape.
So the workout was pulling the kids around on the sled, though, which is super hard to do.
Super hard. Yeah, we went snowshoeing to try to get in shape, doing everything we could out in the middle of nowhere.